Welcome to the Mental Toughness by Coach P podcast, the show that's all about unlocking your potential, building resilience, and performing at your best in sports, school, business, and life. Each week we dive into real conversations, strategies, and stories that help you push past adversity, stay disciplined, and achieve greatness, no matter what challenges stand in your way. If you're ready to evaluate your mindset, check out our Mental Toughness by Coach P masterclasses on finding your passion, goal setting, and a growth mindset, designed to help athletes, coaches, and everyday leaders develop focus, confidence, and consistency under pressure. And don't forget to grab your copy of our book, Mental Toughness by Coach P, the key to unlocking peak performance, now available on Amazon. It's packed with powerful lessons, tools, and exercises that will help you dominate the mental game. Plus, you can get our e-booklet on building daily mental toughness habits by using the links in the show notes below. So whether you're in the gym, on the field, or facing life's next big challenge, remember, mental toughness isn't something you're born with. It's something you train. Now let's get to work. Welcome to the Mental Toughness by Coach P podcast, where champions are made from the inside out. Well, hello and welcome to our podcast. This is Coach P, Jim Pusateri, and today's topic of discussion, the inner voice advantage. Yes, the inner voice advantage. Mastering the conversation inside your mind. Every athlete hears it. Every coach knows it. Every competitor experiences it. That voice inside your head. Sometimes it builds you up. Sometimes it tears you down. Sometimes it pushes you forward. And sometimes it tries to hold you back. But here is one of the most important truths about performance. The most important voice you will ever hear is the one inside your own head. Not the crowd, not your coach, not your critics, not social media. Your inner voice. And the athletes who learn to control that voice gain a powerful edge over their competition. I call it the inner voice advantage. Because the difference between average performers and elite performance often comes down to this: how they talk to themselves under pressure. The silent game inside of your mind. Most people think competition happens on the field, but the truth is, the bigger competition happens inside your mind, in your head. It happens when things go wrong. It happens after mistakes. It happens when the pressure rises. That's when your inner voice starts talking. You might hear things like, I can't mess this up. What if I fail? Everyone is watching. I'm not ready for this. Those thoughts influence your body, your confidence, your decisions, and definitely your performance. If you don't learn to manage that voice, it's going to manage you. That, folks, is the power of self-talk. Sports psychologists have shown that your brain listens to the words you repeat. When your self-talk is negative, confidence drops and focus disappears. When your self-talk is strong and intentional, your mind stabilizes and performance improves. Elite athletes don't eliminate pressure. They learn to control the conversation inside their mind. The moment after the mistake, every athlete makes mistakes. Quarterbacks throw interceptions. Receivers drop passes. Linemen miss blocks. Defenders miss tackles. Mistakes are part of competition. But the real difference happens in the 10 seconds after the mistake. Some athletes say, that was terrible. I always mess up. Elite athletes say, next play, next play. Reset. I've got this. They move forward quickly, and that ability separates good players from great competitors. Hey, I'm going to take a short break so you can hear about all the mental performance products that we offer, and then we'll be back and we'll talk about the confidence builder. We'll be back in a minute. Hey, let me ask you something. When pressure hits, when things get hard, when others quit, what keeps you moving forward? The answer is mental performance, and that's exactly what we teach at Inspirational University. Start with the powerful book Mental Toughness by Coach P. Then take the next step with our online master classes, one in passion, finding your dream job, the other in goal setting, and the third, mindset, learning how to move forward under pressure and controlling your self-talk. We've also launched our newest book collection, the Mental Performance Series, starting with Volume 1, Passion, Belief, and Achievement, with future volumes coming soon to help you continue building the mindset and discipline needed for success. You can also follow our podcast and our daily words of encouragement over at our YouTube station. But to get more information and learn how to get started today, go to our website, inspiringthem.com. Inspiringthem.com. Hey, train your mind, improve your purpose, and achieve your potential. Coach P, have a great day. Move forward. Coach P here, back at Inspirational University, the home of the Mental Toughness by Coach P podcast and books, along with our great master classes. Let's move forward. The confidence builder. Confidence is not something you wait for. Confidence is built through preparation and self-talk. Elite athletes remind themselves, I'm ready, I prepared for this, I belong here. That voice creates calm in the middle of chaos. There's also a weight room voice. And every athlete knows the moment when the weight feels heavy and fatigue sets in. Your inner voice starts negotiating. That's enough for today. You've already done enough. But disciplined athletes respond with, one more. Finish the rep. Get better today. Those small moments of discipline build mental toughness. Replacing the negative voice, you cannot eliminate negative thoughts entirely. But you can replace them. Instead of, I can't do this, say, I'm prepared for this. Instead of, I messed up, say, next play. Instead of, this is too hard, say, this is where I grow. The goal is intentional thinking. Identity and inner voice. Your inner voice is used to your identity. It's tied to your identity. If your identity says you quit when things get hard, your inner voice will support that. But if your identity says, I am resilient, I am disciplined, I will move forward, your inner voice reinforces that strength. There's always this reset routine. Elite athletes develop reset routines. First, they breathe. Second, they reset the thought with the next play comment. Third, they refocus on the task. Reset routines prevent one mistake from becoming two. Training that inner voice, mental strength is built through repetition. Habits like positive self-talk during workouts, encouraging teammates, and reminding yourself of your standards will train your inner voice. Over time, it becomes stronger, calmer, and more confident. And that's what gives you the competitive advantage. At high levels of competition, everyone is talented. Everyone is strong. Everyone is fast. The difference becomes mental. Athletes who master their inner voice gain a powerful advantage because their mind stays steady under pressure. So let's reflect on today. It's a lesson here. What does your inner voice sound like during competition? Does it build confidence or does it create doubt? Does it move you forward or does it hold you back? Are you intentionally training that voice? Folks, in closing, every athlete trains their body. They lift weights, they run, they practice, they watch film. But the greatest performers change or train their minds as well. Yes, folks, they change the negative talk into positive self-talk. The greatest performers train their mind as well. They train their thoughts, they train their self-talk, they train their response to adversity. Because when pressure shows up, your inner voice becomes your coach. And when that voice is strong, calm, and confident, you gain the inner voice advantage. Hey, this is Coach P asking you today to train your mind, to inspire others, and to achieve greatness. Hey, let's have a great day. Let's move forward. Remember now, for additional information on mental performance and building your mindset, go to our website, www.inspiringthem.com. Inspiringthem.com. Have a great day. Move forward.